Welcome to the Game Hall.
Join us today as we open the Canvas Big Box Road to Infamy. Thanks for joining us. I'm Rob.
And I'm Liv.
And as you saw from the intro, we're going to be opening the big box for the Canvas board game series. I guess it's a trilogy now.
Yeah.
But I figured before we crack into the delivered package, I would show some of you, in case you are not familiar, with the Canvas board game and kind of what it is about, because I think that's important. So this is the base game.
Yep.
I believe this is the deluxe edition because it comes with wooden components and all.
Deluxe edition.
There you go, deluxe edition. As well as this is a great little feature too. If you want to hang it on a wall, I actually hang a lot of board game boxes on the walls that do not have this, and this would be really great.
That's
so the
perfect.
nail, so you literally just, look at that. Beautiful art.
Yes.
But looking at the back of the box as usual, this game, well, actually it's on the top on this one. Oh. It's a 1 to 5 player game, so it does have a solo mode, as well as a 1 to 2 player, it's like a variant mode to it. It's for ages 10 and up, and it takes about 30 minutes. So this is a pretty short game.
Yeah.
This one's cool because here's your rule book. But the base of the game is that you're going to take this canvas board, and you're going to lay out several cards. So there's a drafting period. We each get 3 canvas cards. So you'll be able to look through them when you're doing your drafting in the beginning. And each one of them has a different background and a artistically designed frame on the back.
It's like a canvas.
So you'll take 3 that work best for you.
Yep.
They all have the same things on the bottom, so the 5 different colors. You would shuffle up in this same box. There are random score cards that you can pick. Let's see. Beep, boop, boop. And yeah, you would just basically match them with the color, choose them at random or whatever, and they basically give you 4 different scoring options. When you then draft these, so we don't have to open both up just for the show, but because there are a ton of them. You're gonna love it. The one pain about these, though, when we first got these,
I do remember
was that they do come with that like. It's
like a film on it. It's a protective film, I think. But you don't have to, but you should peel them off because it makes it way more clear.
You immediately see the difference when you peel them off, and it's a little bit of a pain in the butt. Other games like 3,000 Scoundrels have that too. Any game that has that dynamic. Where
there was a lot of them there.
So there'll be 5 of these that come out, and you lay them out.
Here you go. You got another one over there.
And then
is this the deck or is this
that's the deck.
Okay.
So the deck lays there, and then you take turns, and on your turn you can either draft one of these or finish a painting. In order to finish a painting, you have to place 3 of these into one of your canvases, and each one has different scoring conditions on the bottom. These scoring conditions will match certain priorities up here. So every time you finish it, it'll create a certain combination of points or things that fulfill goals.
Beautiful piece of artwork.
But this is sort of a simple game.
Yeah.
But when you do fulfill them, you also there's these wonderful little ribbons that you don't have to put them all out, but they're different colors that would go up at the top, so you collect it when you fulfill it. And then these are considered inspiration tokens. And I believe when you begin the game, you get something like 4 per player, but they're nice little easel canvas, or easels, not easels. Palettes. There's a lot of art terms being thrown around here.
Look at
so you'll get like 4 of them. And how these are used is, let's say, just like any game with a sliding tableau to choose from or to draft from, this space is always going to be free. If you want to get any further in, you have to pay something. And the only thing that acts as currency in this game are these inspiration. I guess thematically
Give me your paint.
Yeah. So like, let's say I want it to do this one right here, and I start with 4 of these. I can't draw it, or I'm not going to draw that one, so I have to put one of my artist things on this. Oh, I want that one, so I still have to do that too. And now I can take that one. And then these slide down, and a new one comes out. And then the next person, so like if you were drafting one, and you actually do want that one or that one, when you take this one, you also get the inspiration.
But I also have to put one down.
Yes, in that example, yes. If you were going to do that, you would have to put one to get to there, and then so forth. So it's that whole old enticing to get people to draw certain things in case they're kind of crummy. But again, these are used to get you further in. So I mean, that's the core of what we're going for.
And all of these cards are so cool. Just like when we were peeling them.
Yeah, let's show an example. So the titles, it's cool because the titles too. So if I'm showing, this one goes in. right?
Nightmare.
And it covers this up, so then this is going to tell you that per green, whatever you'll get one of those. And again, I'm not super clear. I'd have to read a little more on the rules on exactly what the scoring looks like, but I know it's super easy. And this one, let's see. So this one goes here, and you say now it becomes, oh look,
A precious
it's a precious nightmare. So this patchwork ghoul or Death Eater, have you?
Yeah, right.
Along with one of our dog's hairs, is on this dog on a column.
Spooky.
And then
can we save him? Here.
then nearly you can do. And then, so again, it's 3 paintings though. So once you put your third one in,
Give him some butterflies.
no, I'm going to do this one. This right here. I'm going to change it from Precious Nightmare to Heavy Nightmare.
Ooh, it is.
And now he's got an anchor across him. And see how all these, they overlap and they give you certain point conditions. There's there's a ton of these. There's some of these that are like frames. So this kind of, you know, if that had gone over instead, it would have done something like this.
Really finished it off nicely.
I think the thing that makes this game really cool is just not only the variety. That reminds me a little bit of like Dixit and games where you're drafting. There's that other one. What's it called? It's like When I Sleep. There
yeah.
a lot of art-based games, but the variety is what gives you like these endless combinations. And if you're playing with your family, you know, I bet if you have kids, this is probably a really great conversation starter. Might even you know, entice them to create their own art, right?
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of different things in here that could spark some imagination.
But again, like
creativity.
yeah, look, this is again, it's the deluxe, so I'm not sure. I know the deluxe came with wooden pieces, and I believe there's some easels somewhere too. I don't know where they're at.
I
But
want to say that the base or the regular version, the only difference is I think the punch out versus the cardboards.
what's that? What
The pieces.
the pieces?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're probably right.
Because I can't remember.
I don't
what
think
else
it comes. I don't
was,
think the
but-
deluxe comes with additional ones of these. I'm not positive, but I'm pretty sure what you see here is what comes in the base game, and that's a lot of opportunity for combination. It's 2 huge packs of these. That being said, you're just looking at the.
Sorry, yeah, I am.
That being said, that's the. We'll clean this up, but that is the base game. There are 2 additional games that are, you know, expansions, if you will. I believe one is Reflections, and what was, there's one other one. But let's move this out of the way, and let's see what we have in the big box road to infamy.
Big box.
I make
Let's
a mess
go.
as always. You'll have to grab our trusty knife.
Okay. Here we go. Oh, you're going. Okay.
Yeah, I'm going,
Okay.
right?
Yeah.
Everybody don't have time to wait around all day.
No.
All right,
never.
going in.
Okay.
This one actually arrived a little while ago, so we've had this sitting on the side for a little bit.
Whoops.
So, yeah, there's the first one. This is Reflections. Look at that reflection.
Oh yeah, really great.
Deluxe
reflection.
edition. And
Must be the seal. The deluxe.
then we
seal.
have Finishing Touches. Yes, that was the other one. Deluxe edition. We have the Trilogy Booster Pack. So this looks like it comes with additional 10 additional art cards, 4 award cards, 4 painter cards, 1 signature style, 4 scoring cards. Some good packing, so we can throw this all aside. And then this is the big box. And the big reason I wanted to get the big box is because the big box comes with storage. So this is I mean, with all those cards and all, I imagine it becomes like a little cumbersome. And if you're pulling this out for a family game, you might want something that makes it easy and fast and fun to do that. So let's start with, how do they fit? Because I know they fit together.
Yeah, they do. That kind of looks like
there we go.
Could be.
So I think Reflections was probably the sequel. Sorry for the reflection on the reflections. No. And then Finishing Touches was the third game. So let's start with Reflections.
Okay. Oh yeah.
I imagine they...
It looks so textured too, doesn't it?
Oh, the artwork
Like
is
I had to touch
fantastic.
it to make sure it wasn't. Or
So
to see.
same thing. Now this is funny because the other one said 10 and up. This one says 14 and up.
That's a really high age thing because there's limit, whatever. On some games that are kind of, you know, takes a little something to do. They're like 7+.
Yeah, but what I mean, my bigger point was that one's 10, and
Yeah.
this one's 14.
I know.
So does that mean something happened between the first and the second game that is the artwork so spooky?
Oh, it could be spooky.
Paint from a new perspective, in this canvas expansion, the artistic puzzle has a new layer, mirror cards. These reversible transparent cards add deeper strategy and even more combinations to create unique masterpieces, as well as it looks like it incorporates gold ribbons in. And they're reversible transparent cards, so it looks like on one side is something, so that's what they mean by mirror, not that it's a mirror.
I see.
But on one side, for example, this one has a gumball machine, and on the other is a stand with a goldfish in a bowl. So,
Oh, interesting.
just looking at it too, it adds 30, so this is a good point too. Oh,
What?
the
It's
box.
right here.
So, in case, because we don't want to give you the wrong information, the deluxe does give you 10 more transparent cards.
Well, that's why I read it.
So
Okay.
60 in the base game, 10 more in the deluxe. And then yes, everything else is basically more sleeves and wood pieces.
Okay.
Same thing for this one, 30 and then an additional 10. It looks like it opens the same way. We don't have to unbox everything because I'm sure most of it is pretty much the same.
This. Got little actual button ribbons.
There's our wood gold pieces.
You see this over here? Nice. That's
Are they
kinda
pins?
Yeah.
So you can put it
Cool.
on your kid when they win.
That didn't show.
So we have
Masterpiece.
more score cards. And then yes, a buttload of these,
yeah.
and then more of these, and more of these. And what's this down in here?
Looks like a board.
Ooh,
extra
ooh.
Let's see. Can we fit it? Yes, we can.
So
Wow.
interesting.
Wow, that's really nice.
So basically they took the canvas from the first one and it looks like they expanded it.
More selection.
More selection. So I wonder if there's like some rule changes or if we'll have to look at it, but maybe the mirror cards go in a different spot. It's interesting that there's these little cutouts.
Yeah.
But yeah, and then there's this too.
Got it.
Well, that's for the scoring, so that makes sense.
Yeah, the ribbons, there's places for ribbons now, which is good. And yeah, it looks like more card options. So.
Card options. Let me see. We don't have to spend forever because we know there's a lot to go through here, but I want to see. So here's an example of a mirror card. On one side it's marvelous and looks like the sun in maybe a
Maybe
would
the
you-
sunrise in
Yeah.
a field of flowers.
Okay, and then we flip it, and it looks like the Earth and the Moon. It's called Spectacle. So that's really cool.
I like that.
Farewell looks like a mourning widow.
So sad.
And then,
Lady Haversham.
oh, it's Faithful Wedding Day. Oh boy! So they're both.
gosh.
Maybe that's why it's for 14-year-olds, because it's a little more morbid. I don't know.
Yeah.
What is this little speck on here too?
It's probably just on the film.
No, it says RD.
Oh. Okay.
So maybe that's like one is right. Yeah, all of them have it. So maybe there's a right side up and whichever tragedy and peculiar. Okay.
I love it.
But I also want to double check while we have you. So, is there? So you can see nothing
Here, I'll
looks
try it on
bad
this.
about it, right? But
Let's see.
yep. So if you have to take your nail to it, so you almost think you're breaking it. Like it's like, oh no, am I supposed to be
yeah, I
doing this? And then you
remember.
do it, right? I'm going to zoom in here so you can see it, and then you pull it, and watch it become a little more clear. See? There you go. And it's only on one side, so don't do it on both sides. Just the one side. But that little piece of film is again, you could see that you could probably keep it on there, but if you compare the two, it's a little murky. And when you start stacking them up, you probably want it as clear as possible.
Yeah. Oh well, you can see right here that this is a big difference. I mean, the clarity of
Yeah.
it.
Versus two that are clear.
If it's not too shiny. Oh wait, I'm shining it.
Yeah, I can always zoom in on it too
Yeah.
if you hold it in one spot. But yeah, I think that's cool.
Yeah.
I like that new mechanic. We'll have to spend an afternoon.
It's Root.
I'll show.
It's Root.
That is from Root. I think in general, are they just?
Yeah, there's different ones. That was the first one I saw.
Because this
though.
looks like maybe Catan.
Oh yeah.
Maybe.
Oh, Azul.
Yeah. Strategy. And what's the other side? Let's see what the other side is.
Boop, boop, boop.
Scattered. Is this not a mirrored one? No, it is mirrored. So
Scrabble.
oh, look, they changed. It was almost well because the root's on both sides. So I was like, oh, they didn't change it, but some of them they did.
Interesting.
And this Ticket
cool.
to Ride. That's cool. All right. Well, so that is Reflection. So that fits with the theme of Reflections. If you want to put those in there.
Yep.
So I know this is a ton of crap.
That's a 14 plus word. No, I'm just kidding.
And then move this.
I like that they incorporated the board.
Yeah, it's a different change to it. And then, in case that is focusing in on that.
Yeah, true.
Finishing touches. So, you want to open this one?
Sure. Love to. Which way did you do it? Up here?
Yeah, just a little slit.
Okay.
And this one also says 14 plus on the top.
All right.
So, what we got?
What?
What do we got here?
Oh, the gallery is seeking new masterpieces. In this canvas expansion, complete your works of art and show them off to the world with the new frames. These frames add a layer of interaction as players compete to have their work displayed on gallery wall.
Do you
I don't
feel
have
like
my
you were
glasses
in
on.
elementary school again, being asked to read in front of the class?
Yeah, but then I didn't need glasses.
So this one brings the element of now it makes sense.
Oh.
Finishing touches. This is the finishing. Also adds holofoil platinum ribbons, and again deluxe edition. So it adds additional transparent cards. So we open her up. Ooh.
Wow.
Ooh.
Okay.
Look at that. So it looks like maybe a little bit of assembling, not much, but
Probably just like a little
it's
support
right
on
here.
the back.
A little support goes
Right in.
right in there.
That's not bad at all.
No, and you can take it apart easy. Look at that.
And
That's
look, you
pretty
can
good.
still frame it.
And you can
Or,
still hang it.
hang it.
Yeah, you can hang it.
Hang
Look
it,
what I
frame
did. Cool. Most something or other. These symbols.
Most.
Nice.
Holofoil
So how many
star.
are there? There are 4?
I believe so.
4 of those.
Yep. And then
Pop
the
that
cards.
off so we can put back in.
Oh, here are the new
Ooh,
ribbons.
look at these holofoil ribbons.
Did they do it? Did they do it? They did.
Oh,
A
look at.
score pad.
I love games that have score.
I didn't see
it
it on
only
the other
took
one.
3 of them to get to it.
There wasn't one in the other one, right?
No.
Okay.
Those are cool though.
Oh yeah. Okay, and then this one.
So this will just add onto that wooden board and just gives you a spot to put these.
Perfect.
There you go. Gel pack it on.
That's all you need.
And as well as additional cards, so more score keeping.
Yes. Oh, look, the little stars are on there as well.
Yeah. And then what is this? She was the first artist. So I wonder, art cards in this. So it adds some asymmetry to it.
Oh, cool.
So it looks like maybe you get to draft these. So Mary Kassoff or Cassett, this cursive. Oh boy. Art cards in the second column are free. I don't know who this is.
Nope.
Vincent van Gogh. After making your 3rd painting, immediately make a 4th painting with the remaining card in your hand, max 2.
That's pretty good.
So that's pretty good.
Vincent van Gogh.
Oh, Da Vinci.
Go ahead. It's your turn to read.
There you go. Very cool. So yeah, a little bit of asymmetry. That's cool.
It looks like it's all in the style of maybe how they did things too.
Yeah, that's nice.
That's awesome.
So yeah, another little addition. The score pad is definitely
Yes.
appreciated.
This is a wonderful addition.
So, and then again, I mean, you already pointed it out, but the there's some rules, a bag for some reason,
Perfect.
but that you can hang them. And then we don't need to pack it up super big because we'll probably pause once we have everything, just
Yeah.
to show you. But I want to. All right, let's move this over
Do you
here.
want to just throw it back in?
Yeah.
The frames are a little big.
Because now we're going to check out what.
Oop. Oh, I left the knife out.
It's all good. And the big box.
Safety first. Okay.
Just a little.
Where are we?
There's a poke right there.
No, I'm just going to do it down here.
No.
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 Oh, I didn't see the empty.
I don't think it is empty. Let's just go like that.
Okay.
All right, it's got a nice little clear cut.
Does it stay on?
No, I think that's supposed to come off. That's why when I was poking it, I was like,
oh.
Or maybe, I don't know. It feels, no, look, you can keep it on if you want. Oh, no, you definitely keep it on because the art is printed on it.
Are you joking? That's so good.
Yeah, that's cool.
Props to you guys. That's awesome.
It's a thunderstorm.
Oh, okay, all right.
All right. This is interesting.
That was a very thoughtful touch.
Yeah. We got game set up. So maybe rule books, maybe we'll go down there. Master rule book, so it probably combines all. And it looks like this is upside down because if you go like this.
How
look at your little storage trays.
Is this?
Traumatizing?
I was going to say how cute, but then I realized there's like asteroids. So.
And then these have little, so they do pull out.
Everything's labeled very nicely.
Yeah. Looks like all your art cards will go in here.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Yeah, so here, I'll show this. Here on this, and then on the little inside of the box too.
Yeah.
I don't know if you can see it, but
yeah.
There's the iconography is on point.
Yeah. So I'm just saying if there's anything else, I think they're pretty much just you're gonna put your tokens and all there. So, and then the other side has more stuff. So for your frames and whatnot. Oh look, it even gave you some extra score pad. So that's cool. And
looks like something in there.
And scoring cards. Interesting. Painter cards and scoring cards.
We'll have to see what that is.
Yeah, but everything's labeled. Cool. So we're going to pause here, I think, to figure out how all of this goes into this. And then we'll come back to show you the finished product. As you can see, this is the completed, you can hear things falling around. This is the completed big box Road to Infamy. We have it with that clear plastic on there, but I just wanted to show you all of it before we open up and show you how everything went away. One thing we could not find, right? We could not find our easel.
We have the easel somewhere.
Somewhere, when we first bought the game, knowing her, you probably were like, this is perfect to display this thing on, right?
And I don't know where
I've been looking, I don't know.
I don't know where it is.
So when you take this off, one thing we want to mention, anytime you have stuff like this with like these plastic slip sleeves, like it's getting caught. We're like, what's it getting caught on? And on our copy, where was it at?
Is it on
the other side? See, it's like on our copy. Was it this side?
No.
One of these sides.
We flipped the cover, I forgot. Yeah. It's right there.
Yeah, so there's a little, it got caught on this and ripped some of this. So if you have that and you're using it, I mean, you'll probably forget by the next time you pull it out for game night, but just practice a little bit of better caution than we did already.
I mean, we didn't really do anything crazy. We just tried to slip.
So it'll be kind of tough to show you. I'll try to show you this angle here. And then everything is labeled, so that's really great. And as Lib showed earlier, so for example, the holofoil ribbons are in here. So look, there they are. And when you remove the box, there's a picture to show you there. That's where it goes back. So we have that, we have our easels, we have 2 ribbons per thing. So there's 2 different, it looks like there's a little bit of spillover when you store it on its side, like we probably will. But again, shows you exactly where it goes back. This one, interesting compartment, is just for the 2 buttons. This one is just for the, I know you got it in there, and you can push it through on either side.
Whew.
This is the mat that we showed you from the original game, so that nicely tucks in there. On this side, all of the cards, so it does fit all of them. We have to spend an afternoon peeling them all, like we showed you, but they all do fit in here, and that's like shown from before, there was this one little stack. Now, if you have all 3 plus the promo and the deluxe editions, that's a lot of variety.
But it's nice too because each of the expansion cards do have that little stamp on it to tell you. I think it's R
when I was saying earlier, like, what is this? So this one right here has a little teeny tiny R, so that's reflections. So easy to track that down as well. And then same thing, well, the last thing on this side, this might be one of my only complaints. I mean, it's I don't know, how do you store a game board, you know? So I kind of like the mat.
The push through.
Push through. This one, the game board slides in, but you're also supposed to put that additional piece just sitting on top, as well as the rule book on the bottom. So,
yeah,
you know, you push all those things in. They left it, I'm glad it's not a perfect snug fit, because then you'd have an impossible time getting out. They left you enough room for a finger. So that's nice, at least, to get that out. And then on the other side, same kind of deal. We have our gold ones. We have our silver ones. We have the spot with the missing easel where it would nicely fit in.
It's there.
This is a very big compartment for the score pad and for all 4 of the frames that we showed you.
The frames are okay to bend inward. I didn't want to at first, but it is okay.
And where you put the supports are also in there, just on the side. So.
They do fit a little snug, but there is room on either side for 2 of the braces for the.
And then the final thing is the cards. So I did use the sleeves to sleeve a lot of them. So, I mean, probably the easiest way is just to pop it out. So there are some extra sleeves. I could probably go through to sleeve some more of these things, but everything, for the most part, that is really useful are a lot of hands-on, like the drafting of the different artists, the different easel cards. They're all sleeved. The only thing I didn't sleeve were the composition cards for scoring. I don't know if that's really necessary. It looks like we have one more pack of sleeves. I'd have to count them to see how it works out, but all of it just fits right in there. I guess if you're a stickler, you could get your own dividers for card dividers or something.
To make it easier.
But I think we'll be playing it enough where that won't be needed.
Yeah.
You know. But yeah, so I mean, we wanted to show you how it went in. And then again, this weird thing, you gotta match it up, so this is the first cover. So I'm not a big fan of stuff like this. I get the artistic, I get it fits with the theme of the game. I get that,
hang on.
Like that's with the, you know, with the transparencies and all. This,
it was so easy before.
I mean, good thing it's a family game, because if this was a drinking night game, this would be a nightmare putting away. Well, it looks like we're already failing. So
wait, we did it together last time, so.
Let me.
Okay.
See, you gotta just lift it and bow it and then do it. Look, not that bad. See?
Upside down. No, I'm just gonna.
No, there we go. So, thank you, as always, for joining us for another unboxing. I tried to make this one a little more, not a tutorial, but at least so you know about the game, because we do think this would probably be really good for families.
Yeah.
And if you're into art, right?
Yeah,
or
definitely.
those games like Dixit, like I said, Dixit, When You Sleep.
It seems like at least the first game, you know, if you have a couple friends who kind of wants to try something out, it might be a good one.
And now we have these empty boxes
Yay,
that I
we
can just hang them on the walls. Right?
Yeah.
Pretty cool.
And if you want, you can put them all together.
Yeah.
Beautiful picture.
Very cool. So again, thank you. As always, like, comment, subscribe, follow our videos for future upcoming board game giveaways.
Ooh, yeah.
And until we see you next time, keep on gaming.
Bye, guys.
It's that time again, the board game giveaway for May.
This month we're giving away Super Boss Monster by Brotherwise Games.
And if you're not familiar with Super Boss Monster, I advise you check out our previously released unboxing video.
The drawing will be held on Father's Day, June 15th.
To enter, subscribe, like, and comment on this video or any video between now and the drawing date, the word SUPER.
And thank you as always for supporting the channel.
We look forward to seeing you at the drawing.
Super.